Take it from me. The master is on the game.
How about the Atiku mega coalition?
There is nothing like that.
So it will not work.
They are working with the master, and the master knows the game.
So who is the master?
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu
Is the master of the game.
Yes.
And he will,
Okay.
He will win.
On that.
Anyway, I just got
the crisis that 1990 is facing in the Labour Party is contrived and funded by the government of the day. Everyone knows it. Jumping from one court to another is all designed to distract the party leadership from focusing on their core functions. The same thing is happening in the PDP.
Worse.
Even the NNPP has been targeted for destruction. There are people that have been resourced to go and cause problems in the NNPP. The last thing I read about NNPP was that one faction of the party has expelled Kwankwaso and the sitting governor. When you see things like that, you know it's contrived crisis. Which party sacks a sitting governor?
The only governor they have.
And the only governor they have. You know it's contrived. I don't have the details. I cannot mention names because I don't have...
Well, many people may call Tinubu the master strategist. Others may call him the grand master. Guys, it doesn't stop the fact that politicians will remain politicians. They will never change. They will always remain the same. And many political watchers have said that Tinubu's unseen hands are apparent in the crisis rocking all the major opposition political parties in Nigeria. That Tinubu's hands is visible in most of the crisis rocking the opposition political party. So many crises here and there. The PDP is torn between a group loyal to Atiku Abubakar and Nyesom Wike. The NNPP has expelled its presidential candidate in the last year's presidential election, Rabiu Kwankwaso, over allegations of anti-party activities. The Labour Party is not left out in the inter-party rows. Peter Obi, who was the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, who was the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party during the 2023 election, had supervised the constitution of a caretaker committee to resolve the leadership disputes in the party, where Julius Abure, the party's national chairman, however, said that the committee is unknown to the party's constitution and declared it illegal. The Labour Party lawmakers in the parliament, who formed the bulk of defectors to the ruling All Progressive Congress, cited the party's leadership crisis as their major reason for departure. But the party's leadership under Abure had said that the defectors left the party because they had been infected by the corruption in the All Progressive Congress. And we know. So, the two major opposition candidates and the runner-up in the 2023 presidential election, Atiku and Obi, they've been holding consultations towards a possible alliance ahead of 2027. They've been holding, consultations. They've been visiting several political leaders. And there have been claims that these two, are likely to be on the next presidential election. They are likely to be on the next presidential election. That it will be like a joint ticket. Obi and Atiku had a joint ticket before in 2019. In the 2019 election, Atiku ran as the presidential candidate while Obi was his vice. But then a lot of people have been commenting what is really happening. The politics of Nigeria is going to take a different turn because opposition political party are devising strategy. They are discussing strategy on how to keep themselves afloat, on how to, beat the ruling party. And El-Rufia has just confirmed that, indeed, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has hands in the crisis rocking some of the major opposition political parties. El-Rufia, who recently defected from the ruling All Progressive Congress to the SDP, made the allegation recently when he spoke at the office of his new party, claiming that the internal conflict rocking the opposition were being deliberately fueled by the federal government to weaken them ahead of future election. That the crisis that is facing the Labour Party is being fueled by the government of today. He accused the ruling party of using legal battles as a tool to destabilize opposition leadership. That they are using it as a tool. According to El-Rufia, the same strategy is being applied to other opposition parties, including the PDP, the NNPP, where factional disputes have intensified in recent months. The former governor pointed to the recent internal crisis within the NNPP, where a faction of the party reportedly expelled its leader Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso and the Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf. El-Rufia, however, admitted that he lacked full details about the alleged government interference, but insisted that the pattern of events suggested deliberate political sabotage. Guys, we all know El-Rufia's comments comes days after he officially resigned from the APC, citing the party's deviation from its founding principles and vision. And El-Rufia really gave a long list of why he left the party. El-Rufia's defection and latest allegations signals an escalation in political tensions ahead of the 2027 general election. As opposition political parties struggle with internal division, his claims of government interference raises fresh concerns about the state of democracy and political competition in Nigeria. But then, we know that we are going to be seeing more drama soon as we approach the 2027 election. Now, this is the heat of the 2027 election. Consultations are going on. People are rallying other political leaders for support on a low. I guess in 2026, they will finally unveil their full plans to Nigerians. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.